If you tell me you've got a desire, I'm all in. Do you want to grow?
Absolutely.
Take notes and make sure it improves your business. Everybody wants to grow. You deserve to grow.
You don't pitch to investors to try your luck. You pitch to investors to win.
If it's not challenging, I don't think it's worth it.
The right advice to give in business is validate the idea first.
Most of you out there who want to grow, your issue is just starting, isn't it?
It's important that people just follow what they want to do.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime for all of us.
The podcast is not about them growing, it's about them helping others grow. Hello and welcome to I Want to Grow, and I Want to Grow is all about that. It's about our growth, and everybody wants to grow. But with our guest, it's a little bit different. They concern themselves about other people's growth and the way that they empower them to do the best they possibly can. And today is no exception. Today we have a wonderful guest. We have Mohamed. Mohamed, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Steve, and welcome to Naxxum. It's a pleasure meeting you and pleasure to be part of I Want to Grow, because we as well want to grow in the Middle East. So I'm Mohamed Snoussi, 42 years old, and with more than 12 years experience in the Middle East.
Middle East is you find yourself in Qatar now, but you've got a magnificent portfolio of who you've worked for. Who are those some of those people that you've worked for already?
Quite long experience, to be honest, especially with multinational companies, starting with Microsoft in Dubai, in the HQ. Then I moved after 4 years to Oracle, where I spent more than 5 years. Then I joined IBM after Corona. So I was thinking about going back home. So it was an opportunity for me to work from Tunisia. And I was recruited by IBM to look after the North African market. And here I am with Naxxum now.
Mohamed, that's an incredible history. When did you find yourself being pulled into the technology, into those areas?
Since I graduated, I was working in the IT field. So I'm graduated in the financial sector. I'm holding a degree in financial and banking economy, but I found myself attracted by IT, and I've been working since I've been graduated in the IT field.
What I like about you, Mohamed, is that you've got all that backbone of experience, and you share it. You're constantly sharing it with other people and guiding in a way because of the experience you've had with those big companies is the way that you give that understanding to them, and you also advise them on what they should be looking at and what they should be doing. It's fantastic with what you're doing here. Naxxum, let's jump on to Naxxum. You worked with Naxxum. You've now come to work with them, Naxxum in Qatar. How is that going for you? How do you like Qatar?
Starting with my dress, I'm really impressed by the country, by the safety, by the willing to grow, the willing to be on top of everything, doing the most perfect things, and be ahead of the other countries.
I kind of the biggest thing that I see with you is that you have no fear. There isn't any complicated IT problem that already know that you can give the solution for. Nothing fears you. Why is that?
True, because we are into solving the issues. We are having a very talented team, and our recruitment process is all about adding value to the customer.
Okay. So you're saying that let's get into Naxxum and who they are. They're in countries all over the world.
Exact. So we have 10 offices around the world, and our HQ is in Paris. We have our office in Canada, across all North Africa, in Morocco, in Algeria, in Tunisia as well. We have as well offices in sub-Saharan countries, and now we are for more than 1 year in Qatar. We have as well our offices in the Philippines.
It's remarkable. We were talking about this before, and you've got shifts because of where you are in the world and your offices. You're working 24 hours.
Exactly. So
24 hours
we
a
can
day.
deliver 24/7 services.
I like that, and I know you can. We work 24/7, and the people that you've got within your company, because we've managed to kind of talk to quite a few of those regions, especially with Ashraf in the Philippines. It's a phenomenal amount of services that you can provide, and solutions and problem solving. How can you keep up with that, with everything changing within the IT situation?
Yep. So we are into development. Any kind of development, we can do it, and integration as well, with partnership with the big, let's say, multinationals like Oracle, like Microsoft, SAP, and others. And we can deliver anything related to integration with their technologies, as well as developing customized solution as per the customer request, or as per our advices to the customer.
I'm just going to put that so that people can understand the size of it. You've got about 240 employees. I know that's constantly changing. That's why I'm not coming out with the exact fee, but around 240 employees.
Exact, a little bit more than 250 now, and we're still recruiting because we are growing. And as you said, I want to grow, and my Naxxum want to grow as well. And we are here in the Middle East to grow and to share our expertise with the local market, not only in Qatar, but from Qatar to the Middle East region.
You know what I like about your company is it's all about developing in your staff. Your staff are the most important people in the business side. It's not the clients, it's actually the staff, because the better the staff are, the better results that you're going to get for your clients, the happier clients are going to be.
Exact. Starting with our family spirit, because we are acting like a family in Naxxum across the world. And our hiring process is mainly due to our HR team, our talented HR team, to select the best candidates to join Naxxum family.
It's quite impressive, but the one thing I've always been, for the last 25 years I suppose, I've always been into development. I was always an entrepreneur, and the difficult thing for me was as I was growing, what I had to do was I always had to kind of I was always trying to outsource. I was getting to a stage where I needed to get people to help me, but it was always difficult because you always had the language barrier in the region that you were in. And also what I found with development companies back then was it was always on that brief that I gave them, and they wouldn't go any further than giving me what I said on the brief. What I like about your companies especially is the languages that you all speak. So you've got the Arabic, you've got the French, you've got and many more, but you've got the English as well. So you can understand the requirements that you have in these regions. And also you don't just go on the brief, you go on how you can help them improve the brief. That's what I like about your company, and it must be very important for you.
It's a good point, Steve, because our employees are, let's say, 80% of them speak 3 languages: Arabic, French, and English.
And that's a good thing, and obviously Filipino, because you've got an office in the Philippines.
Exactly.
But I like it where you've got the Canadian market. That's for one. You've also got the MENA region, and I think that's the biggest growth area must be for you right now. So to be able to have that Arabic inside that language, it must be a huge advantage, especially when you're communicating, especially in difficult times when clients don't always know what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Talking in Arabic with our customers is a key differentiator for us. We are more closer to the company, closer to the decision maker, and understanding in the perfect way their needs and their pain points. Sometimes even in our common life, we cannot express ourselves in English or in French compared to what we can express ourselves and how we can do it in our mother tongue. So communicating in Arabic is crucial for us, and we are finding more facilities and more ease of communication when we use Arabic.
I love, and I'm going to be quite, because we're talking now, we're in Qatar tonight, and Ramadan Kareem, by the way.
Ramadan Kareem for you as well, and for your family and your beloved ones.
Yeah, thank you so much indeed. Same to you.
Thank you.
We're in Qatar right now, and this is where we love Qatar. There's a lot of things that are just fantastic about Qatar, as you said, quality of life, the low. There's no trouble here.
Exactly.
It's very safe, and the people are incredible.
Yeah, it's 100% safe, and it's for families actually, and you don't feel afraid for your children when they are out. Even if you lose something, you will find it, or they will bring it to you. This is the most funny thing in Doha.
I was out the other evening, and I was with some guests, and we left our phones on the table. The women left their handbags. It was just unbelievable. And when you came back and you said, what did I just do there? My phone, the handbags, and we just left it. We went up to get our meals, and then we came back and everything was still there, obviously. It's an incredible place to live. It really is. And it's going to be somewhere special, especially from a business perspective.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. That's why our employees here in Qatar, they are bringing their family, and me as well. So I'll be bringing my family by the end of this year. I just need to finish things with my daughter for her studies, etc., and then come to Qatar to stay here all together.
I remember having a conversation with you, and I wanted, at the time I was trying to push your boundaries to see what things you can do, and what are those areas that you're not so familiar with from a technology perspective. And I remember talking to you about obviously there's some subjects, AI, and there's some projects here that we know of, that we know that they're looking at finding solutions for those. And I asked you, I pushed you on this, and I said, where are your specialties? Where are those areas that you know that you can fulfill? And you just reamed off everything for me. There wasn't anything that, from a technology perspective, that you couldn't take on really, because you had the experience within your team in depth to be able to provide some sort of solution. How do you manage that? How do you do that?
First of all, because we are an attractive company for talent, and being in 10 countries across the globe is a key differentiator as well. Having the family spirit inside a company, it's not easy. So it shows lots of transparency, lots of goodwill, lots of help, and great collaboration all together. So even if we don't have the expertise, we can recruit easily, because we have a full department dedicated for recruitment. It's called the Talent Acquisition Department inside Naxxum, and we are recruiting across the globe.
And you're not just recruiting for yourself, right? You're recruiting for others, especially when there's some specific things that people are looking for.
Exactly. So there are a lack of resources across the globe. So each company is looking for the best talented people to join them. And we have the expertise to select the best ones and the best fit. So they can just share with us the job description, and our department will look for them for the best matching candidates. And we are having lots of customers when it comes to staff augmentation.
And tell us a few more things you do. I know that you specialize very much in fintech. But there's so many different things that you've got some really big clients too. And I know that it's going to be a bit sensitive, the ones that you have got, but you've got some really great clients, top of their industry on a global basis. What is it like that with those? How do you keep up with it all?
Because it's all about our customer-centric focus. We believe that the quality of what we are doing is the best advocate for us, and we are doing things in the proper way. So it doesn't matter if we lose a project before getting it or not getting shortlisted. It doesn't matter for us as much as the quality. The quality is the best thing that we can deliver. And we are into quality solutions, quality people when it comes to staff augmentation, and keep our customers satisfied.
I do, and I see it on a regular basis with you guys, the way that you really do look after the clients. And I've been privileged to have been in some of those meetings and watch you at work. And it is quite, it just really does, it's so refreshing for me to see the relief on those clients' faces when you provide, when they don't just see you provide what they wanted, you go that extra mile. You help them and guide them into other things that they could potentially take more advantage of with their business. And that's what I like about you guys.
Here I want to add my small thing that we are focusing on. When we advise our customers, we are having lots of challenges, and especially when it comes to timelines and delivery. So that's why we are advising our customers to go for the low-code, no-code platforms, because it saves lots of time. A project that could be done in the traditional development way in, let's say, 2 years, we can do it in 6 months.
Okay, let's get on to that then, Mohamed. We're all a little bit scared sometimes in the way that technology is moving so quickly. How do we digitize our business? Is our business small startups, too small to be able to come to you, or do you look after the whole 9 yards? Do you look after the startups and the big corporates?
We don't have any difference between a startup or a big corporate. We treat them similarly. For us, it's a customer at the end of the day. So we give them needed attention to the startup at the same level of corporate accounts.
How is people going to keep up with this digitization? What should they be focusing on in the early stages?
The digital transformation, it's not a goal. It's not something that we reach. It's a journey. They need to be focused on the new trends, the new things that could ease the use of any system inside the company, first of all, and then the experience of their customers as well. So it's all about the user experience.
And we say that you've created some mammoth projects, and you've created some really special things for people. Now AI's coming along. How do you all of a sudden keep up with that? Or how do you embrace it with all the stuff that you've done in the past? And how do you move forward with AI? And everybody's going to ask, we've all got the same problem. We've got our technology to a certain degree. How do we embrace this AI now?
Before starting with AI, Naxxum started with the low-code, no-code platforms to make it easier so people can, and especially the IT staff, can be focused on the operational and adding value to the company, not only in coding, because they spend lots of time in coding just to deliver a solution as per the requirement. And now when they use the low-code platforms, and we are partners actually with Oracle, with Apex, and we have the full expertise on Apex solutions, and we have our hubs dedicated only for Apex development, which is a huge differentiator here in the market, especially that Oracle is having a big market share. So while doing that digital transformation, people are coming to us to make it easy to develop the new solution, new applications in a very short time. Adding the layer of AI, it will be magnificent, because we are talking about smart solutions, not only an application or a dummy application. It's a smart one that gives added value to the user, and it's more intuitive, and it's helping people to achieve and do more, because people are afraid of AI now. which is not the case. They should learn AI. They should get the needful training and go through AI whenever they need it. Because if they will be bypassed, they will lose their jobs. And that's why they need to be focused on the new trends, on the new AI, and what's going on to be excellent, to deliver their job in a better way.
And that's a real good way of saying it, because I interviewed somebody the other day, and they said, and I'll use my name, they said the Steve that didn't use AI, there's a difference with the Steve that is using AI, and it's unrecognizable because of the way that it helps and empowers you to even become even better. And that's what I've noticed with ChatGPT. Remarkable things that you can do with that, and that's just not even the tip of the iceberg. It's like there's so many things that you can do, and I love the way that you explained that, where you said you put another level. So you've got your original platforms, and then you put another level that supersedes that, and it takes it just to a different ball game.
Yeah, I would love to share a short video on our AI capabilities, which will take 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, to show Naxxum capabilities in terms of AI.
AI are mainly based on machine learning. We are here to improve machine learning capabilities. MLOps or machine learning is key in deployment and management of machine learning models in real-world scenarios. The main goals of MLOps include improving between communication and collaboration between data science, machine learning engineers, and operations team.
Using AI, we generate different and useful test data to enhance test coverage. We are integrating AI into CI/CD to ensure fast feedback in code changes.
The no-code, low-code platforms we provide hence the ability to develop applications with no advanced technical background. Imagine adding that layer of artificial intelligence where it will be the major factor of boosting the development process, where the user can define his needs and use cases, and all the rest will be on AI's charge.
At Naxxum Group, our commitment goes beyond data analysis. It's about harnessing the true power of artificial intelligence to transform data-driven decision-making. In today's dynamic digital realm, integrating cutting-edge machine learning algorithms, we ensure that your decisions are not only informed, but elevated to visionary level, shaping a future when AI isn't just a tool, but the driving force behind your success.
Naxxum Group stands at the forefront of AI innovation, and our dynamic hub is the beating heart of this technological traffic.
Brilliant video, absolutely fantastic video. I can't believe the way that you expand into these countries and you empower so many different people. I know that in Tunisia, you've got an AI lab that you're helping so many different individuals embrace this AI and just take them to a whole new level. What is that thing that how are you embracing it right now? How are you embracing that AI around in the different offices that you've got?
For Qatar, for example, we are more into helping people to skill up. So give them the right skills, to educate them and tell them what they need, what is the most important part of AI they need. So this is a tremendous thing, because AI is a huge, it's unlimited. So they need to know what solution do they need, what layer of AI should they embrace into their journey, while knowing the best fit for them, they can exceed the expectations, because what you can do in 1 hour, you will do it with AI in 1 minute.
Yeah, that's what. Again, it's phenomenal. I went to another exhibition, and literally, you just have to type in that you want an Excel sheet, you want the columns, and then you want the formulas, and then if you want to add another column, you add another column. You put that information in, and from there you can just have everything from a presentation, from graphs, from images being put into that the PowerPoint presentation with your graphs all in. It's all looking perfectly, and it's just a click of a button. Once you've got it all in, and once you've got that all those processes in place, and you click that button, magic happens. And as you said, for something that could take you an hour, 2 hours, is coming back in a fraction of that.
Exactly. So that's why we need people to use AI, as much as they can.
Okay, so if I'm a client right now, what steps should I be taking when I'm coming to you? What should the questions I be asking you?
So we don't provide packaged solutions. We understand the needs. We go through the company. We go through the processes. To understand perfectly what's going on with X company, and then provide them with an outcome which is the best fit for their needs. So we don't have packages when it comes to AI. It depends on the case. It depends on the need. It depends on the customer. It depends on the sector and many other things.
So I suppose it's understanding that business and then guiding them on what they could be looking at. That's what you provide.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know that it's so difficult to comprehend how big this AI is. But with people that are just starting off, what would be that advice that you gave to them straight away, what they should be doing?
They should reach out to specialized companies in AI to help them go through the AI journey, because they can try lots of AI tools, and at the end they could not ending with finding the right solution. So taking the advice of an experts is the thing that I advise.
What do you see that you can do to this local marketplace? What are those advantages that you've got?
Coming with the expertise of more than 150 customers and 150 stories, because each customer comes with a different story. We got an expertise to share with the Middle East region, and especially in Qatar. We come with a huge background, a huge expertise that we will use in Qatar, and we are into helping the local market, and especially try to start from Qatar and go to the GCC region with our office in Qatar. So it's from Qatar to the GCC and to the world. Another aspect I love about your company is that you're looking to help companies expand into the regions that you're in, so that you've got all those relationships, you've got all those people in those regions, and you're going to be able to, one of your passions, and I know this is one of Naxxum's passions, is to help Qatari companies grow into those ecosystems in all the areas that you're in, and I know that's something that you're really looking forward to do. How will you do that? Exact. We are at this time we don't talk about customers. Our customers are our partners, and this is a huge differentiator to have a big network, because we partner with our customers. Even though we are adding a layer, we are developing some stuff for them, etc. But we are helping them to expand their market, to go to the other regions, to the other parts of the world, through our subsidiaries and through our huge sales force.
The way that you do things, how, with all this technology that you can help them with, what are those differences that you're different with? What are those things why people should come to you because you stand out above everybody else?
As I told you before, because the quality matters first of all. And we did a survey last year, and we have more than 95% of our customers are satisfied with our services, which is a huge for us and a real outstanding recognition for the efforts that we are doing to have such level of satisfaction. We are customer-centric, and we are not trying to sell products or services, as well as finding the right partnerships, and it's a win-win situation. So we are not just into in an opportunistic way, let's say. We are more into partners and partnership behavior. So the customer can profit from our expertise while we deliver for him any kind of service they require, but as well we use their solutions, and we take their solutions to sell it across the globe. Because we have, as I told you, our sales engine, and we can have lots of leads. They are looking for solutions, and we can position one of the solution of our partners for other customers.
And that is so powerful that people are going to really benefit from this. I can see it already. You're also getting involved in the startup ecosystem. I know that you've got big, massive plans here, but I love with everything that you're learning with your company, you're just going to pass that on to everybody, and all those young startups where you could potentially get involved with them. You can help them build their development, but you could also help them grow.
Exact. It's all about sharing.
Nice
so
one.
We are sharing our expertise and sharing our know-how to help the startup ecosystem.
When we were talking with Mahmoud, I find it staggering how quickly you can put a project together that's quite complicated, where you're going to save time and money, where your clients are particularly. Not many companies do that.
As I told you, we are not into selling products, so that's why it's not about the amount of the deal. It's the most important thing is the quality and the usability of this provided service.
You turn these around quite quickly, though, Mohamed. It's quite staggering how quickly you can implement it from the planning stage. You implement it quite quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Because we use low-code platforms, and especially with our partner Oracle, we are doing massive work here in the region and across the globe. A project that can take usually 2 years or 1 year, it's like 25% of the time. So we are gaining like 75% of the time while developing and implementing the solution.
And sometimes we underestimate the likes of Oracle, Microsoft, but they're doing some fantastic partnerships. And the way that what I love about you guys is that you understand what they're producing, and you know how to utilize those services in a really positive way. Is that the reason why you're working with these people?
Exactly, because of our talented people as well. We have lots of experts with coming with more than 15 and 20 years experience, while at this stage we call it expertise, not only experience, but expertise with people having 20 and 15 years with Oracle, especially with all kind of ERPs, all the Oracle technologies, Oracle cloud solutions, and especially now we have a hub for Apex. So we have very talented pool of engineers, of developers dedicated in Apex.
And you fill in the ones that I've missed out: fintech, insurtech, AI, talent acquisition. What other things are you great at?
Because it's correlated, and these specialties are very related, and that's why we find this ease of collaboration in different areas. When it comes to fintech, it's all about specific development to address a pain, to address something that the customer is looking for, and for this case it will be the financial sector, then giving them the right solution, adding an AI layer to have a smart solution. So this is why it's correlated, and we are delivering in multi-sectors.
I love what you're doing, Mohamed. I'm going to ask you to finish off very. What's Qatar got for Mohamed and Naxxum?
For me, it's so attractive. It's safe. It's a place that I can spend all my life here with my family and enjoying everything about Qatar. People are friendly. They are very well-mannered, and they treat you like one of them. So this is, for me, a key differentiator while I choose to be in Qatar.
And with Naxxum, you've got so much growth here because of how good you are at your job. What do you see it happening in the next year or so?
We started here in Qatar for more than 1 year now, and we are getting some nice customers and partners, and we are growing more than we expected, which is really magnificent for us. And not only in Qatar, because we are delivering from Qatar to Saudi Arabia, to Kuwait, to Oman, to other regions in the Middle East.
And I know you're going to pass that on to so many different people. And it's great that you're putting the stamp of made in Qatar. It's quite incredible. And your achievement so far has been quite staggering for me. I've been here 15 years and I love what you're doing, and I love how you're empowering others.
Exactly. And I'm in love with made in Qatar. And even for me, as Mohamed, I'm using and consuming the product made in Qatar. So that's why I want to contribute to this magnificent country for what they offer to me. The quality of life, the good treatment, the safety, everything. So for me, it's nice to contribute to Qatar economy as well. It's a small part, but it has an impact.
Mohamed, thank you so much indeed. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. And I really do want people to reach out to you and Naxxum so that they can go on this journey with you, and you can solve so many different problems and issues, and you can empower them going forward in the future. And who knows what that can give them. I know it's only going to be a positive. I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you for listening. I want to say thank you for watching us for all these weeks. I want to wish you all Ramadan Kareem. But I also want to say to you also is that we try to bring you guests that are going to have some influence or could have some influence on your lives. Naxxum, Mohamed, the whole team within Naxxum are there to be able to empower you in ways that you could do this digital transformation. And you deserve it. Everybody's waiting for your product. If it's a good product, if it's a great product, they're going to take it to more and more people. They're going to help you grow. Okay, so thank you so much, Mohamed.
Thank you, everyone. Ramadan Kareem. وينعاد عليكم بالخير والصحة. Thank you so much, Steve, for this quality time and this outstanding conversation. And thank the audience for watching our podcast.